Finding an N4 notice for unpaid rent taped to your door is stressful. It feels like a direct threat to the place you call home. Before you do anything else, take a breath. Over the next 6 minutes, we are going to move you from a state of uncertainty to a state of preparation. You will build an evidence binder that gives you a clear voice in the legal process. First, gather your raw materials. You need your physical N4 notice, your lease agreement, your recent bank statements, and the Right Map Eviction Defense Guide. This graphic displays the timeline of the eviction process. It shows exactly what happens after you receive an N4. An N4 does not mean you have to pack your bags today. Landlords cannot legally change your locks without a formal order from the Landlord and Tenant Board. Knowing exactly where you stand on this timeline gives you legal breathing room. You have time to build a structured defense instead of fleeing your home out of fear. To use this time effectively, immediately start the 48-hour stabilization protocol. This is a strict financial review to separate what the landlord claims from the legal reality. Look at the exact dollar amount the landlord claims you owe on the N4 form. Compare that number against your bank records, checks, and receipts to find the documented truth. During this review, watch for predatory additions. Landlords often inflate total arrears by slipping in late fees, NSF fees, and unapproved parking charges. Cross those extra charges off your ledger. Under Ontario law, those penalties are completely unenforceable. A completed math audit provides a documented foundation for your defense, replacing the initial anxiety of the N4 with verifiable data. The results of your math audit will dictate your path forward. You must select one specific legal strategy for your hearing. The first option is the dispute strategy. You use this when your math proves the landlord's arrears claim is factually incorrect. The second option is a payment plan. This is the path to follow if you acknowledge the debt is accurate, but you require a structured timeline to pay it off. The third option is called rent abatement. You pursue this when severe, documented maintenance issues justify the withholding of your rent. Pick one clear lane. Committing to a single evidence-backed strategy is effective, whereas walking into a hearing and making a dozen scattered complaints will often confuse the case. This image shows the Right Map Evidence Organizer. We use this to build a 5-tab evidence binder, the format LTB adjudicators expect. Tab 1 is your rent ledger. Here you place your math audit and physical proof of payment. Tab 2 holds your lease and legal rent documents. This establishes the foundational rules of your tenancy. Tab 3 is for illegal charges. Insert the checklist detailing every unauthorized penalty you identified. Tab number 4 is your maintenance documentation. If you chose the rent abatement strategy, insert your time-stamped photos of the damage and a complete communication log here. Finally, Tab 5 is for financial hardship. If you are proposing a payment plan, include your proof of income and your completed payment plan builder worksheet in this section. This systematic organization ensures every fact you reference is immediately accessible to the member, allowing the adjudicator to follow your logic without distraction. When hearing arrives, follow the golden rule for physical LTB hearings. Bring exactly 3 physical copies of your completed binder. The distribution is precise. You keep 1 copy for your own reference, you hand 1 copy to the LTB member deciding your case, and you provide the final copy to your landlord. Before you walk into the room, use the Right Map template to draft your opening statement. Keep it concise, polite, and focused on the evidence in your chosen strategy. Holding physical copies of your evidence and reading a practiced statement keeps you grounded and prevents emotional outbursts. The chaotic, overwhelming pile of loose paperwork you started with is now a tightly structured, highly professional defense. If you need financial assistance to fund your payment plan, tack the Right Map Emergency Resources section. It provides direct contacts for Ontario Works, the Rent Bank, and legal aid. The graphic on screen highlights our core methodology: organize, defend, stabilize. You have the tools to do exactly that. It's time to take control of your housing future. Click the link in the description to download the fillable PDF and the Right Map app and start building your defense today.